Is Jalen Suggs a bust? The 21-year-old prodigy was labeled Orlando's next superstar coming out of college, but the fall from stardom for Jalen Suggs has been steep. He's been one of the worst players in the NBA. What happened to him? He seemed to have so much potential. Is he done already? Can he turn his career around? Stick with us, and we will get into all of that.
I want to come in and win, and we're going to do a lot of that next year.
Jalen Suggs dominated the NCAA as a freshman for Gonzaga. His talents catapulted him to the top of mock drafts, and he remained there all season long. Some people had him pegged as high as first overall in a star-studded draft class. The Zags didn't lose a single game until the March Madness Finals. In the Final Four, he proved that he had the clutch gene that every team in the NBA looks for when they're deciding who to pick. He hit a deep three-pointer to beat UCLA in overtime to book his team's ticket to the NCAA Finals.
Oh, yes! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! The perfect season remains on go!
Are you?
Oh my God! There he is!
There was no doubt. The kid was oozing confidence. The Magic drafted him 5th overall with the expectation that he could be a ball-dominant, two-way guard that could turn the team around. Analysts raved about how the Magic won the entire draft by selecting Suggs and Franz Wagner.
This is such an amazing team. This is such a...
Hell yeah!
Fast forward to 2022. Suggs has been in the league for over 1 year, and he's been nothing short of atrocious. A walking calamity on the court. What the hell went wrong? Well, first off, his pace of play is out of control. He looks more like a drunk race car driver than an NBA point guard. The speed which he is trying to play at is not sustainable at this level. He's unable to keep his eyes open and effectively find his teammates, which is the point guard's most important job. He's missing shots, turning the ball over, and hurting himself, literally. He's almost missed half of his team's games because he keeps getting injured. The first thing Jalen has got to learn if he wants to stick in this league is to slow down and breathe. Namaste, bro. Namaste. Speaking of turnovers, Jalen Suggs is currently averaging 3.4 turnovers per game. Considering he only plays 28 minutes, that number is disastrous. You'd have to think he's playing with a ball covered in Vaseline because he can't hold on to it for the life of him. Hold on to the freaking ball, Jalen, or you're gonna find your ass playing in Europe. When Suggs isn't giving the ball away to the other team, he's typically busy missing shots. Jalen is shooting his three-pointers at 29.6% accuracy this season, while averaging 4.9 attempts per game. Ouch. The only players in the entire NBA that shoot more threes at a lower percentage than Suggs are Saddiq Bey and Trey Mann. What happens when Suggs takes it to the rim and draws a foul? He misses those too. His 65.7% accuracy ranks him worse than any other guard in the league. The weirdest part is that he wasn't that bad in college. In his one season for Gonzaga, he shot 75% from the line. Yowza. Has the pressure of underperforming gone to his head, like some sort of psychological block? The start of Jalen Suggs' career has been underwhelming to say the least. But is there anything he has done well? There actually is. Suggs' never-stop motor has been a detriment to him offensively, but that same energy has actually benefited him on the defensive end. His 1.6 steals per game ranks him near the top of the league. At 6'4" and over 200 pounds, Suggs has great size for his position, which has helped him wreak havoc on his own side of the floor. So the question is, does Jalen Suggs have what it takes to improve enough to become the star player he was predicted to be out of college?
All the work will pay off, whether it's now, whether it's later, my time will come, and I'm staying ready for it and working for it every day. And to be in a position like that where my teammates trust me, my coaches trust me, and I'm ready to make the big shot.
Players that dominate physically and play at a high pace often take longer to adapt in the NBA. For example, guys like Russell Westbrook and De'Aaron Fox took more time to adjust to the NBA when they were fresh into the league. DeJounte Murray is a great comparison to Suggs. He didn't have his first 15-point-per-game season until he was 24. In 2021, at age 25, was his first All-Star game, and now he's widely regarded as a star player. Suggs will need to be groomed in a system that allows him to thrive. But can we be 100% sure that will be with the Magic? Though the Orlando Magic is ranked near the bottom of the NBA right now, they have a bright future ahead of them. Orlando definitely found the superstar that they will be able to build around in the most recent draft. Paolo Banchero is currently the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. The first overall pick looks like he will become the best Magic's player since Dwight Howard. In order to succeed, they're going to need to surround Banchero with shooters to complement his inside-out playing style. Franz Wagner and Bol Bol seem to be cementing themselves as important players as well for the Magic. Does Jalen Suggs fit with this group? Sure, his defensive potential and height would likely contribute to the Magic creating one of the better defensive teams in the league, but could a lineup consisting of all these players offer good enough shooting to compete in the NBA? Does Jalen Suggs project to be a better fit than Cole Anthony on the Magic roster? Let us know in the comments whether or not you think Suggs will find success in the NBA and whether he's going to stay with Orlando long term. Thanks for watching, and of course, hit that like button and subscribe.